Hello, this is my very first time building a computer, so I'm going to take you guys with me on my experience here. I'm just going to wing it. I got some parts over the summer. I spent the entire summer working for this, and I'm going to put it together right now with you guys helping me. I'm not a professional. I worked similar stuff with like laptops and stuff, but very first time building a computer. So come along for the ride. Might have to read some manuals. We'll see. This might take a while. So to start us off, the very first thing we got right here, Asus ROG Strix motherboard. This is a ITX motherboard. Chipset is B760i. It's DDR5. It holds two M.2s, which was I don't know if it was important for me, but I chose to have two. Wi-Fi 6E, and I got it for $214.99. It was like $4 on sale, but it wasn't anything. I didn't get a crazy deal on it. So, let me get a screwdriver here. The very first thing, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my SSDs in there. Now I have two SSDs. I went with the Western Digital Black SN770 SSD, NVMe of course. It's 500 gigabytes, PCIe 4.0, Gen 4, 4x4, all that stuff. It's gonna be my boot drive. It's gonna be a lot smaller than my other one, and it should be faster than my other one. Again, I don't know if necessarily 2 was necessary. It's definitely not necessary. I don't know if this is that much of a performance improvement from just having one. And the other one that I would have had is the Crucial P3 Plus. This is 2 terabytes. It's also PCIe. Oh wait, I didn't say how much I got this one for. This one has been on sale all summer long. It was $29.99, which is seems like a steal to me for 500 gigabytes. This one, as I said, 2 terabytes. Got this for $75.99. It was on sale. I think it was normally around $100. So I think I also got a pretty good deal on that one. I got that during Prime Day sales. So let's install those real quick. I'm gonna take off the heat spreader shield. I didn't say the reason I went with this motherboard. The reason I went with this motherboard, besides being ITX, fitting in the case, all that stuff, there really wasn't that much ITX motherboards, and while I'm going with, our case is going to end up being a micro ATX, I really like the ITX form factor, and if I ever switch cases or switch other parts, I want ideally it to be an ITX. Pull out this thumb screw, if this one comes out. There we go. I'd love to show you guys what I'm seeing right now. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick little close-up here. This is what is under the shield, heat spreader. So, is this, okay. So I see that M.2 spot. I'm trying to find the other one. I might pull out the manual real quick because I can't tell if it's just a riser, because it does not necessarily look like it. I'm going to use my first manual look. I get infinite. I'm going to make sure I know what I'm doing here. So I'm going to open up the box. This box, another fun thing about it, box got a lot of stuff in it. What is this? Oh, I already took that out. got all the cables I'm gonna need in a bit. So I'm gonna have to pull these out anyways. Some little zip ties. Oh, yep. This right here, heat spreader thing. Is this M.2 screw? Hopefully. Some cables, I don't know. Also comes with some stickers. Okay, I'm gonna read up on this manual real quick. Okay, read up on the manual. I didn't actually think to check this, and I didn't see this when I was buying it, but the M.2 slot's in the back. Now, I'm assuming that M.2 slot's going to be slower, so I'm going to put my 2 terabyte drive in that. I'm going to put my 500 gigabyte one in the one in the front. Okay, I think they might be the same. This one, the one in the front's listed first, so that's the one I'm going to put first. I assume. Take off this whole pad. Maybe I leave the pad? Ugh, I gotta use the manual. I don't want to mess any of this up. Ah, okay, so that's the Q latch. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the blue plastic film that you guys saw under the heat spreader, but not the thermal pad that's under it. I believe that's what I'm supposed to do. So I'm gonna put this over there. Stay. I'm going to. Okay, so I have actually installed one of these into a laptop before. Ooh. I'd like to hold my place though. Okay, I've installed one of these into a laptop. So I do generally know what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think we're good on that first one. Seems to be in there. Now again, this could all be wrong, and when we boot it and it's not there, we're gonna crash. Okay, so now we're gonna put this heat spreader on. Also, love the heat spreader. Oh, and we're gonna take out this thermal bed, or not take off the thermal bed. Take off the peel for the thermal bed. Thermal pads, if you don't know, you probably like me. And actually, I'm not fairly new. I've been watching videos for ages, but they are a thermal mass that, when the SSDs start heating up, will allow it to sustain temperatures for longer. You know, give its energy into that, and so it's not going to cool it off or anything, but it will keep it for a little bit. That was a terrible explanation, but okay. Those are in there. Now we're going to flip it to the back. And we're going to install the 2 terabyte one. And that, my friends, is 2 SSDs installed. Now, let's clean up. Whoa, clean. Okay, next thing, we are going to use the CPU. One of the most expensive products in here. Don't want to mess this one up. I went with the Intel i5 13500. I went with this one over, so my 2 options mainly were the 2600K, which is the last gen, similar performance, but this one, newer gen, 14 cores, which is 6 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores. So what really put me over this is the efficiency. It's only 65 watts, and the 12600, while being like $10 cheaper, is 125 watts. Much less efficient. It would have cost me more yearly to run it. It's not like I'm paying for electricity in this house, but you know, it's a nice thing to have. And yeah. So I do not want to mess this up. I'm gonna unlatch. I think I've seen this enough to actually know what I'm doing. Didn't mention this. I think maybe I mentioned this with the motherboard. This LGA 1700 is the like type of CPU it fits. Now, there's a bunch of little points on here, the gold points that are gonna match up right in there, and I do not want to break any pins, so I'm just gonna place it down there. Make sure it's snug. I'm assuming I placed that right. Did I? Where's the indicator on here? It aligns with that. I'm assuming it's not going to be upside down, but I'm going to check just in case, you know. Don't want to do anything dumb. Don't want to ruin. Oh, didn't say the price for this. This was $247. When I bought it, it was $247.99. I had a Best Buy gift card that I won at prom. Pretty cool. For $50. So I got it $50 cheaper. Kind of saved some money there. Pretty happy with it. I take off this latch here thing. I don't know what it does, but I'm going to take it off because it told me to. I'm glad I did that because I would not have. And I believe, so I'll get this real close for you guys. And by real close, I mean closer. I believe when I pull this latch back down, it's going to pop up this protector here. Unless I'm out. I think that's what I do. Because it says remove, which it will remove it pretty darn sure. Okay, I think that's good. Now tie it down here. Okay. We have our CPU in there. Not as tight as of a fit as I would have thought. Hopefully, we're all good. Pretty cool. I'll save that. I didn't mention this, but until 5/13, oh, I got thermal paste on my fingers. As I was saying, I'll clean myself up. It comes with a stock cooler. I'm not going to be using that, although it actually should be able to deal with this CPU fairly fine. I got a beefier one. It's probably not exactly worth it, but I'm fine with it. Okay, should all be clean now, and we are going to move on to the RAM memory. So, this is a DDR5 board. So of course you got DDR5 memory. I went with G-Skill's Trident Z5. It did 2 by 16 gigabytes, so 32 gigabytes of RAM in total. Pretty good. Solid for gaming, solid for anything you want. Really, like 64 gigabytes is plenty. I don't need that. 32 will do just fine for whatever I need right now. So, it's DDR5 6000, so that's like the speed. I don't know enough about memory, I'll be honest. But yeah, I got it for $99. It wasn't on sale that much. It was like $5 off maybe. But yeah, I've been a smart spender. So we are going to install this. I've installed, again, I said I've done laptop stuff. So I've done SODIMM RAM. Don't like how tight of a fit this is. That is right. Goodness, you really just have to push this that hard? I'm always nervous about this. These are expensive parts, okay? I'm not willing to lose any. Oh, another reason I went with this is it's an i6 motherboard, so there's not a bunch of space, and the cooler is a tower cooler, which means it's gonna go upwards and hover over, and I want low form factor memory that won't get in the way of that, and I believe this should be fine and will not get in the way. That wasn't the satisfying click I'm looking for. I'm gonna, again, I'm being safe as I can right now. I don't want to mess anything up. Okay, that's exactly what I did. I don't know why it's being so difficult. Okay. I think it's a. Where did... Okay. I think we're fine. I don't know. But now this one's, okay, it's clicked. It wasn't as satisfying click as I always see. Dang, you must really just have to shove that thing in there. Oh my gosh, that is one of the worst things you could have had happen. CPU just fell out. Luckily, CPU is not really pens. My heart. I can't. I don't know what I did wrong. I think it's fine. I don't want to touch the pens necessarily. Oh my gosh. Not going well. What did I do wrong? Looks like maybe it just didn't seat properly. You might need to push it down a little more. Luckily, okay. I'm so nervous now. If this thing doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. Push this down. Oh. I see. I see what I did wrong. Okay. Now, I didn't push this silver tab all the way through. I pushed it all the way down, so when the lever latched, it didn't actually latch onto it. I'm gonna hope and I'm gonna pray that it's fine. I can't believe I just dropped a CPU. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now that's over. Oh. Again, that's pretty much the most dangerous part of the build. I don't know if that fine. I'm also gonna hope that this thermal paste is not gonna like kill me. That it was on my hands. We should be fine. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. So, time to move on to something bigger. Boom. So yeah, this is the CPU cooler. It's the Deepcool AK620, all black anyways, because my build theme's gonna be pretty dark, and by dark I mean black. Not much stats for it. It's hard to find stats, but this is a pretty solid CPU cooler. It can handle pretty much everything. That's all I need to know. I got it on sale again. I think this was also Prime Day, $55.99, and that is a pretty good deal. So, this is going to be the very first experience of cables. I'm so stressed. I'm just hoping that these RAM sticks are installed. I'm so nervous about all of this. I hate it. Okay, so this should go in the back, I believe. Is there labeling? You're getting some just like that. I'm gonna leave it like this. And then I'm gonna resort to my best friend, the manuals. Emmanuel, the Redeemer, Christ himself. Come save this spot. Ugh. You do not know how stressed I am after that. It's bad. Okay. So I'm pretty sure what I do here is I take these little thumb screws. And I place them in each of these. Now, see, ITX. It's kind of for people who are better at this. Because it's too tight of spaces. Was I right? Was I wrong? I was wrong. I was wrong. I think it's the other thumb screws. I gotta be a positive additive. I'm gonna assume my CPU's fine. These don't look like. The heck, that's not gonna work. I'm so confused. I think I do. Why are these packaged in? Oh, I'm dumb, that's why. These aren't Intel. These are AMD pieces. AMD, again, if you're new, AMD is pretty much the only other competitor to Intel in CPUs. They also do graphics cards and probably some other stuff. Okay. I don't necessarily know if I need these now, so I'm going to put those there. These are what I need. Thank goodness. Dang, I feel so bad for this memory. I wanted that satisfying snap. Crackle and pop, but I'm not getting it. I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video, but my reason for making this, besides just wanting it and thinking it's a good project, is to use for Blender, video editing, and then of course gaming. So my goal is to be able to edit this video on this computer. And I'm hoping I can get it done and I can get it to work. If I don't, I cry. So this is LGA 1700, which my manual says, so okay, I'm gonna bring this close to you. There's these little tiny spots and that you're not able to read it, but it says 1, 2, 3. And my manual says that LGA 1700 should be in the 2 and 3 spot. It's only seeming to fit in the 1 spot. I'm now wishing I did these in a different order. Okay, well I got it all the way down, which I think, oh. Okay, maybe that's thing. Is one of them supposed to be, I don't know. Probably fine, right? It's probably fine? Probably fine. Probably fine. And now, what I do is I take these. Put them on here. Much as I love manuals with pictures, you gotta put some words in there as well. At least words of encouragement. Okay. Oh, this better not be. I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. That's right, they weren't fitting perfectly. I went vertical with these little mounts, and they're supposed to be horizontal. Okay, got all those screws back in. Probably missed something insanely important, or did something that should have. Okay, now, next thing we do. I think it's time for thermal paste. No turning back. This right here, I need to pull the fans out of, which should be pretty simple. There's little fan holders, which is very useful because it makes it compatible with like almost every fan. That's the same, 1200 millimeters. I mean, 120 millimeters. Okay, take this fan off. Nice deep cool fan right there. Okay. Okay, gotta put the fans out. Now, it looks pretty symmetrical. Yeah, it'll go right on there, like that. I'm so nervous. Okay. We are going to take our thermal paste. We're going to do just a little line. Got its cap on. That'll do it. Okay, I hope that's enough. It should be. Looks pretty good. I did a nice solid little line down the center. Okay. I don't know how much to tighten this. I think I just tightened this all the way. I'm not talking right now. I'm focused. I'm stressed. I'm internally dying. The springs aren't all the way there, so I'm assuming I just keep tightening it more. Okay. I think that's pretty solidly on there. It's getting heavy. Definitely getting heavy. Okay. I'm going to put the fans on there, and we are going to look in the manual. Unless this has it labeled well enough, which I don't know if it does. Is CH a chassis fan? Because it's a CPU fan, but I have two CPU fans. Is that a thing that I can do? Is this what I use? Is this a splitter? This looks like it could be a splitter. Believe this is a splitter. Pretty darn positive. It fits into these. It goes from 4 pins to a 3 pin and a 4 pin. So, which one's CPU? B. Okay, that one is CPU. Oh, if you want me stressed, gotta make sure I'm still correct. We're still good. We've been going for almost an hour. We're still on the motherboard. I love the little cable managing because it goes from the hub in the center down through there. That's a nice touch. Okay, that seems pretty even. It's pretty good. Slide this one down the center. I believe this is a configuration use. I believe it intakes through the nice looking side and outtakes through the side with all the scaffold. So I believe I'm doing it right. Now is there one that gets the 4-pin and one that gets the 3-pin? Doesn't matter. I don't think so. Now 4-pin, is that PWM? Is that what 4-pin means? I don't know. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Okay, I'm gonna go, okay. This took way more decision than it should. I'm gonna go around this way with this cable. I'm gonna untwisty tie it so I can twisty tie it in a bit. Okay, I don't know why I chose the center one to have the 4 pins and the right one to have the 3 pins, but I did, and it's done, and it's done. So now this cabling looks really bad, so I'm doing my best to, manage it. Now, the problem with the CPU cooler, which I knew was going to be a problem, is it's going to make it really hard to see my nice RGB RAM, but it's fine. I wanted this RAM because it is, if I do another build, which I'm thinking about using, I almost spoiled my case that I'm currently using, but thinking about doing a fractal, fractal Terra case, and that's, this CPU cooler obviously is not going to fit in that. That's really small, but every other piece I have actually should fit, except a power supply. We'll get to that later. It's an ATX, I need an ITX. Anyways, most of the stuff I want to keep, and this RAM actually would work fine in that. Dang, I don't know how to cable manage this. Okay, new plan. I'm so tired. It's late night. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta go in like 30 minutes. Okay. I think I'm done cable managing for the most part. It's, boring, but it's gotta be done. And I think I did a decent job, I guess. I could do better, and maybe I eventually will do better if I clean this outer or something. It's finally time to move on. Okay. Okay. I'm still so stressed. I'm so tired. But what I've gone and grabbed here is Fractal Design Pop Mini Air case. Now, the reason that I chose this case is, well, I'll tell you the primary reason. I wanted the Fractal Design Torrent Nano, and they were not in stock anywhere. I kind of wanted to build this now. So this is an MATX tower case. It comes with 3 120mm fans, which is really good, and it's an insanely good price. Highly recommend. $89.99. It's almost never on sale, but why does it need to be on sale? This is cheap. So we're gonna pull this out. I need a snack. Alright. We're back. Okay. I have to go in like I have 15 more minutes to do this, so I'm not gonna get it done today. I'm gonna pick this back up tomorrow. But first, I'm gonna unbox my case for you. Drink water. So, what we're gonna do. Alright, right out of the box. Goodness, the styrofoam is loud. How did I do this? I took this out, I took almost all of this stuff out of the box once, then put it immediately back in. This piece I got yesterday, and I immediately was able to get it out. Okay, maybe. Okay. There we go. Here's the case. As you can see, it comes with, I don't know if you can see, fan, 3 fans. Some hair on the glass. This beautiful like hexagon-y front. Oh, I love it. This one, the very first concept build I did was using the regular size pop, but since I went with the ITX motherboard, I decided to go mini. Even though it's micro ATX, it will still fit an ITX, should. That'd be good. This one got the I/O, you got power, RGB, headphones, microphones, 2 USBs, and a USB-C, but you have to get an adapter, like not an adapter. You gotta get a cord for that, which I don't have the cord, because I didn't decide if I wanted it all yet. So, all the cordage is down there. Please stop and appreciate how beautiful Practical Design is a company. I love their stuff. Practical Design, come help work with me. Come give me some stuff. I'll shout you out all day, every day. I love all your stuff. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Now, okay, here's what I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna move this over, because I'm gonna have to be working in the front here, and I'm gonna grab the power supply. Okay, here we are, we got the power supply, we got all the cords it comes with. This is the MSI MPG 850, what's it called? 850G. It's PCI 5 power supply. I honestly don't know what that means. 850 watts, I do know what that means. 80 plus gold, also know what that means. I got it on sale, I don't remember what it normally is, but I got it for $119.99. I think it's gorgeous, okay? I think it's beautiful. You'll love it. Now it has another reason I got it, it's got a 12 volt power, which might mean I don't need an adapter for the graphics card I got. We'll get to that later, and by later I mean tomorrow. Yeah, so I might install this today if I've got time. It's just gonna go right in there. Oop, I pat it backwards. It's just gonna go right in there. I'm gonna have the intake at the bottom, I think, because this has enough room at the bottom to get air. and it's gonna be good hopefully. So let's see if I can do that. What I have to do is take off the back. And these should all be thumb screws. I'm scared to open anything. I'm pretty sure this is how you open this. Yep, there we go. So, got the back off. And I will show you right here what the back looks like if I can clean my face a little bit so I don't knock anything up. Here's what the back looks like. There's some nice cable management. Already got some cable stuff. I don't know what cable this is. I'm assuming some kind of RGB. Oh, it's this fan. Yeah, got it. So, power supply is going to go right here. It's also got some drive bays. I don't have any drives. I'm just using the SSDs that I already put in. But if I needed to do a drive, I absolutely could. So I can just slide this in, I think. Unless I need to take off. I think I might need to take off these 2.5-inch SSD drive thing back here. Which is fine. Again, I don't have any 3.5 or 2.5 SSDs or hard drives. Dang, that thumb screw's tough. You get some leverage. This does hold the entire thing on one, so has to be tough. That should just slide right in there. I don't know where the fan, I mean not fan, PSU mount is, so I'm not sure if I necessarily need that. But I think what I'm gonna have to do is come to this tomorrow. I think this is as far as I can get today. So I will BRB. Okay, I'm back. It's a new day. It's about 8:30 at night. We're gonna try to get this done today, hopefully. Taking out the power supply, and the reason for that is because if I have it in there, it's gonna be hard to attach all the cables into the locations. So we're gonna do that first. And another thing, so I'm gonna move this around. Okay, so we are going to put some of these cords in first, because once I get the motherboard actually in there, it's really hard to get my hands in there to actually hit the cords. So we're going to put the CPU and the motherboard cords attached to this now. And I think that's all we need to do at the moment for cords. I don't think I'm going to have too many cords attached. This power supply comes with this great cord holder, so I can put all the ones I'm not using. So first, right here, we got our 24-pin cord, and that should go right on this side. With like this. Kinda wish I did this before my CPU cooler, but you know, you live and you learn. Is this all the way down? I'm also still nervous about this RAM. I'm still nervous about the CPU. I'm nervous about everything, okay? Can't really tell. No, it's not quite hooked. this box might not have enough resistance against it. I don't want to set it on the table, let's say, but I might have to. Luckily, there's the coolers thing should be able to protect all the stuff in the back. I really don't want to be bending this. Okay, I want to test with the CPU one to make sure I'm not insane. Because it doesn't seem to be going in as much as I would have assumed it would. So this one says CPU in this corner. So it should be on with the necessary matters. Oh, maybe that's why. It doesn't look like it. I don't know if I had to push in. Honestly, might take this fan off if it gets to be a problem. Okay, CPU. So this should just go right there. Any cords in the way, maybe this one a little bit. I can move this for a second. Okay, that one went in no problem. So I'm gonna actually take this off. Yes, it's still cable managed there. I might just be able to slide this cable past. So earlier when I cable managed it, I put it right by this area, so that it might actually be kind of in the way. And I don't know why. And it also won't come out. I'm going insane. I'm going to be right back. I still have no clue what's going on with this cable. I'm tired. The thing is, I feel like it doesn't really need to clip anyways, because it's not going to come out no matter what I do. How's the clip still not down low enough? I don't even know what I'm looking for. I've spent almost 23 minutes doing this. What if it's just fine? What if it's just fine? What if I'm just gonna look at my specific, one thing I saw, okay. One thing I saw was to make sure that it's like technically 20 plus 4 pins, and my 4 pins is on the right side, and even if it was the other side, the clip wouldn't even have a clip to clip onto. A lot of people just said push harder. The thing that sucks is there's nothing to push. There's nothing I can grip onto to push. It's so close as well. But if you lean it up, it does not look as close. But it also can't come out. Oh. I'd love to show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm going to take you take you on my little journey. So right here, we got our 24 pin cable. And it's just not there. The clip is just not there. When it leans down, it looks like it's so close. But it's really not, because if you lean it back up, it's got all that. But no matter how hard I push on it, it will not go any farther down. But I just also can't seem to pull it out without, I don't want to pull on the cables. I don't know if that's fine. Okay, my laptop just died. Sorry, I'm gonna have to look some stuff up on the phone. I'll be back when I figure this out. Okay, we are back. I don't know exactly how far video got. Today's day number 3. I ran out of storage and my camera died, so don't know how far we got, but I did a lot of the boring stuff. I connected all the cables. I was very confused. The manuals had some trouble speaking to my newness, and had like, it said it had a cable where it didn't actually have a cable, and I was looking for that cable like the whole time. Anyways, I think, look here at the back. Cable management is amazing, but it should be fine, I believe. And I think, as far as I can tell, all we have left should be the GPU and just the power supply, putting it in there. So, let me get that for you. So, right here, we have NVIDIA 3080. I got this, I don't have my speaking sheet because I forgot to bring it down here, but I got this got it used because this would be a very expensive build if I got new, but luckily it should, I don't have a way to test if it works, so I don't know for sure yet, but we're going to find out. I got it for $365, which I think is one of the best deals I was able to find at all, but plus tax and shipping, that got up to like $413. No, it was $413. So this I believe has 11 gigabytes of RAM, VRAM. It might be 10. Don't quote me. You know, Gen 3. I mean, part of the 30 series. It should be able to handle everything I throw at it. Because I'm not going to be doing anything that's going to require a 4090. Obviously, if I did, I don't know what I'd be doing. So, what we're going to do here is, so there's this cable. Not that. Did I already get the cable out? Here it is. So this is the cable. It is a 12 volt cable, as I showed on the power supply, which should mean I don't need this adapter, as far as I can tell. It says it works on 30 series and 40 series cards, so I think it should be fine. If it's not fine, I cry. And I hope that's fine. So I don't want to be just plugging stuff in. So I'm going to plug this into my power supply, and then I'm going to put my power supply in here. This cable's actually pretty short, which is weird. I mean, it should be fine. I don't even have to go very far at all. But it's just interesting, right? Okay. Now, I'm gonna double check that this is fine. I'm gonna look it up. Okay. As far as I can tell, it should be fine. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna hope. So, right here, this should be the same type of thing. It has 12 spots. This has 12. Okay. So, we are going to put the power supply in now. What's these cables stuck on? Stuck on a hard drive mount, which is unnecessary for me because again, this is a secondary hard drive mount. I don't have a single one, so. Boom, got it out. Put this cable through here. Okay. So now our power supply is mostly in there, and I'm going to screw it in. So, as I said, hopefully, I think this was on the video. I have two different sets of screws for the power supply. I'm going to use this one because it's actually in a bag. Different ones I would have taken out and I would lose them absolutely because they're in like a little, you rip the plastic bag instead of actually using it. Come on, fractal design. Okay. It's pretty good. Put these extra screws in this convenient little baggie. And now, it should be time for the piece de resistance. We are going to firstly, I think I'm going to try to close this back panel. And I guess if I'm going to do that, I should probably put this back in. Seems to fit pretty well. Obviously, I didn't have as many cables as a lot of people would, because I went only SSDs. I don't have any extra, fans or anything. It's all pretty. Okay, it's significantly heavier. I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna take off sticker. Oh, I'm excited. We're almost at the end, I think. So now we are going to unscrew these little IO shields. I think that's what they're called. To be honest, I don't really know. Okay. Piece de resistance. The GPU. Now, this has a little bracket holder thing. Not sure exactly how it works, but I think we just do that. Not good. Kind of hard to see. Oh. Promising. There's a little hole here, but I don't think I need it. What I do need is this cable though. Ooh, I want to get it in. Can I? I'm so nervous to stand this thing up. My cables are kind of a mess. That locks in. Okay. Here we are. I've got everything set up except for one thing. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. I brought it closer because I needed to use a power supply and so you guys can actually see what's happening. I plugged it in with the thing. It doesn't go all the way, which scares me because this one was, but I put the same amount of pressure on and this one slid in easily, that one didn't. So I think it's fine. Now, for our keyboard, right here, we're using the NCXT function keyboard. We're doing full 100% because I use Blender and I need these numpad keys and arrow keys, obviously good, all the stuff. Might as well get the full one. While I choose it, it was a good price. I think I got it for $89.99, I believe. Again, I don't have my thing here, so I can't tell for sure. But feels nice, got a sound thing. It's adjustable, you can change your keys out. So, we're going to attempt to turn it on. I'm so nervous. Please at least have the fans turn on. If not, I'm lost. Yo. Oh my gosh. It actually turned on. The fans are on. Does this fan button work? Oh, there's a white light right there. What does that mean? White means VGA. Not sure what that means. Video something, I thought. So, I'm assuming that just means I needed to plug in the monitor. I wasn't sure what to use to plug in. Oh, I'm so excited it's actually working. So we're just going to use HDMI off the motherboard because motherboard makes sense. It has a video output. On HDMI 2. Screen's a little dusty. No HDMI. I put in HDMI 1. Can you let me switch? Oh, is it getting a signal? Is that why it's... Surely not, right? I'm so excited that the fans are actually spinning. That means at least I kill every single part in here. Might turn it off and turn it back on. Fans will slow back down. Oh, now I got an orange light. What does that mean? Orange? DRAM? Maybe? I hope not, because I don't want to take everything out to get that RAM back in. Oh, now it's green? i5-1350, TDR5, 2.2s? Okay. plug this in. I was getting nervous there. I hit F1 to go to BIOS. Okay, I need to go grab a mouse. Okay, I got my computer. Oh, it's this mouse is I feel like it's on this weird wood, but it is not responding very well. Okay, that's correct. Oh my gosh. Okay, the other thing I will notice is not finding the GPU. I think that's driver based, I'm not sure. So I think it should still be fine. And plus the GPU is lighting up. So I know it's should be receiving power and everything. My RAM is glowing, it's lighting up. Okay. Now what I need to do is I need to boot off an SSD. I mean a USB. Now I booted it off once, but I couldn't remember exactly how to do it, so I might have to make some changes here. But I have something installed in here. I might need to do something different. We'll see. Oh, I'm so surprised. Okay, I may come back to you after I figure out how to do this. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I've got the USB drive all ready. It should be good, I think. So, put the pens back on. Put the glass case back on, because I don't want dust to get inside and stuff. And we're gonna make sure that my cabling is working by installing it up here. Should I restart or restart? Oh, let's go. US, English, next. Install now. Now, I currently don't have a product key. I may get one later if I decide it's worth it. But for now, I don't think I really need one. So I think it's fine if I just say I don't have one. Okay. Reloading. We'll enter BIOS in a second. It's nice in there. since everything seems to be working, I don't know for sure if the GPU is working, but I think it's time to ooh, that was nice. You got it. Let's go. Ooh, that's Windows right there. Ooh. Let's go. Okay, I will be back with you guys probably tomorrow when I start installing some stuff on here and testing it out. We're gonna run some benchmarks. We're gonna run some games. Oh, I can't believe this went so poorly. When I dropped that CPU, Eli, play the video of me dropping the CPU back with like black and white. It's gonna be sick. Don't forget to edit this part out. And I thought for sure I was done, but it ended up working. Oh my gosh. United States. US. Skip. Okay. For this, I actually will keep you guys on for this. It's a Wi-Fi motherboard, so it comes with Wi-Fi cables. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I can't find it right now. I might need to reload. Let me check the main. I could, if I need to, connect it to Ethernet. That is a possibility. And I may do that. But for now, I gotta go. And here we are. It's about 2, maybe 3 weeks later. I have been editing this video, as you can see. Got a bunch going on. So, here's the setup. Looks good. I got second monitor over here right now, displaying temperatures. I'll get you a closer look on that, don't worry about it. It's doing great. So, what we're gonna do is, to finish this off, we're gonna run some benchmarks. We're gonna run some games. And you're gonna see how this thing works. So, got my home screen up here. For now, we're going to run a Blender benchmark. Yes. So, we're gonna do the CPU first. Start benchmark. CPU at 100% utilizing, sitting at 51 degrees. So, you know, that CPU cooler's doing great. We're gonna see a score here in a bit, I think. Although it's at 1 of 3. That's on Junk Shop. Fell back down to 29, back up to 75. Still chilling at 46 degrees. Temperature really hasn't even got over 40. But I knew going into this was going to be an overkill CPU cooler. But you never know. You still got, you know, i7s, i9s after this. Maybe one day I'll upgrade. Although I do like the efficiency of this, as I stated in my okay, lastly, it's the classroom. There we go. There's my samples per minute for those who care. If I submit results. view results here, I believe. Opens up. There you go. There's my score. You know, not bad. So now let's run it with the GPU. Let's get some GPU going. Next, RTX 3080, start benchmark. We'll be back when this is, well, I guess I'll show you the temperatures once I get up. There you go. Go up to 98, 97. Obviously this should rise quite a bit. Oh, there you go, you can hear it. The fans really got up there. And classroom as last. Load launches back up to 95. Temperature has gone over 60, but honestly, 60 is still nothing. This should be Celsius, I would think. Just for your information. There we go. There is those. Let's submit results. View in browser. And there you go. Up on the top 8% of all benchmarks. Pretty good. So now, all right, let's play some games here. So, sorry, I don't know how shaky this cam's been. I don't really have a good way to set this up. We're gonna put this right up to the left. So there you go, there's all my stuff. And we're gonna open up No Man's Sky, which should be the most intense game I have. Don't blame me, I'm gonna be bad. Okay, I restarted to play on this computer. Got like an hour and a half in this. In the top left, you should be able to see FPS, set at 37 right now. Not great, but we'll see what happens when it loads in. Pretty much anything over 30 I think is playable. Which, I don't know if that says something about me or the parts I chose, but this should easily, I think, be able to get near 60 for this game. Again, it's not the most crazy intense game, but it's the most intense game I have. So let everything load in. Still sitting at 60 FPS. Our temperature's low, our load is low. We'll do stuff, and it's at 60 FPS the whole time. And again, this is, I play a lot of games, not that many, but like this is gonna be the most intense game I'll probably play until I get something else. And let's open up another game I play. Auction not included. Okay, love this game. One of my favorites. Now, I think what this should show is this is not a graphically intense game. I don't think so. It might be, but we're gonna check over here to see if it is. I think what it's gonna end up being is CPU usage, because it's a colony builder, so it's gonna keep track of a lot of things going on. So let's run it. Let's run it in fast. Hope my people don't die while I'm doing this. Because if I go into options and graphics, I literally can't turn anything up. This is the highest it goes. I don't need any more hertz because there's no reason for it. This is the best it can do. And we're sitting at nothing. I don't really own mini games on Steam. Yeah. But I do use Blender. As I said, I've been editing. It's been going great. I hope you were fine with the music choice. So yeah, I hope you guys were fine with, my music choice. I hope you enjoyed the video a little bit.
I didn't edit it too much. I wanted to keep it pretty bare so you guys could really get the experience with me and see how much it was like stressful. If this encouraged you to build your own PC, or you want to tell me a story of you building a PC, write in the comments. I'll read all of them. Feel free to subscribe if you want. You can. I don't really care. I don't know how many of these videos I make, but if it's something I enjoy and I get more ideas, I'll do some stuff. That being said, this might be the end. I appreciate you coming on this over an hour-long journey. I had in total maybe 4 hours of footage, maybe more. I cut down literally as much as I could to get still good context. Yeah, and that, that'll be it. I'll see you guys some other time.